Well, hello friends, and welcome to Microfinance Monday. It is a snowy spring morning up here in our Michigan place. Wanted to check in with you this morning. Thanks for tuning in. Wanted to talk to you this morning about something called paying it forward. You've heard me talk about paying it forward in the past and how microfinance pays it forward and how that's just a huge component of the work that we do. And I wanted to give you an example of that this morning. So there's a young woman in Honduras that we helped recently. Her name is Yeni. I'm going to show you a photograph here of Yeni. Bring this up here so you can see her face. So Yeni is a young, hardworking, determined gal in Honduras. She's a single mom, abandoned by her husband, which is often the case, unfortunately, in Honduras. She has a little boy named Pablo. He's 12 years old. One of the big fears of single moms in Honduras is that their boys will fall victim to gangs, violence, all kinds of criminal activity that's so prevalent in that country. In fact, 1 in 9 boys born in Honduras today one in 9 boys will fall victim to murder during his lifetime. Think about that. 1 in 9 boys in Honduras will be murdered in their lifetime. Imagine that. Unthinkable. So one of the big fears of these women is to try to prevent their boys from falling into gangs and other activity that could lead to their demise. What's the best way to do that? The best way to do that is to provide this young boy with an education, get him off the streets, give him knowledge, give him an education. What does that do? That gives him hope. That opens up his eyes. That little boy, that little 12-year-old Pablo, can now see that there's a different way to live. There's a different way to behave. There's a different way to conduct himself. And so that is a major, major breakthrough for a family to be able to afford to give their kid an education. We gave Yeni a $1,500 microfinance loan. She had a dream of starting a little clothing business. She goes into Tegucigalpa, the capital of Honduras. She buys or collects discarded used clothing. She mends it, launders it, fixes it up, brings it into her little shop in the front of her home, and she resells it, makes a profit. What does that do? That allows her to lift up her lifestyle. She can provide better food, better medicine, cleaner water, and an education for her kids. That education gives her kids hope. It gives them a vision of being able to see that there's a better way, and that gives them a future. It pays forward. So a little bitty loan gives hope. It can change things for generations to come. Pablo and little boys like him and little girls can grow up living in a home where they now know and they believe there's a better way to live. They have knowledge, they have education, they have a future. It pays forward. So we're real happy to be able to provide hope and a future and an education for the next generation of Hondurans. Remember, it is not charity. It's not a gift, it's an investment. It's an investment, all right? Walt Whitman says that to have known that one life has lived or breathed easier because of you is to have succeeded. Think of that. To know that one life has breathed easier because you have lived is the definition of true success. I believe that's true. What an honor, what a privilege that we have at CareLink to be able to provide that gift to others, that they can breathe a little bit easier because we have lived. I know that you are joining us in our mission to make the world a little bit better place. We can't do it without you folks. We love you. We appreciate you. We are so thankful and grateful for you. If you haven't checked us out lately, I encourage you to do that. Go to carelinkfoundation.org and you can see what we're up to. If you want to get involved in helping a life breathe easier, to pay it forward with an investment that lives on for generations to come, then I encourage you to check us out. Come alongside us. You are vital to the work we do. You're vital. Thank you for checking in with us. Have a great week, everybody. Bye now.